Well, we're headed out to the Keys today. We haven't been that far south in the United States ever.
Nope, not ever. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm pretty excited. We're able to get a Thousand Trails reservation at Fiesta Key RV Resort,
Yes.
which is on Long Key in Florida.
Ironically, it is on Long Key in Florida, as opposed to our House of Belize, which is on Long Key in the Caribbean.
Yep. So I think that took us about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And
Wasn't too bad.
it wasn't bad. Out here, just across from cottages, we're taking a little walk down the lane here. I don't think there's a bad sight in this Thousand Trails.
I don't know, they're maybe a little tight, but I think we've been in worse, so.
This is a Encore resort, and it's $20 a night. So it's not, it is included. If it wasn't for the membership, it would be $150 up per night. So we're staying the entire week for less than a night's pay. This is our last full day on the Keys. We're headed right now to breakfast at Bob's Buns. Shelly's a Bob's Burgers fan, so we went to Bob's Buns. And then we're headed out to Key West. It's super windy today. It was super windy all night. But we're gonna see what we can see.
I think it's going to be a really fun day. Hoping for a good sunset, and if not, well, you know, it is what it is. But there are some cool things to see in Key West, so it's going to be a good day.
All right, we're gonna try this with the lapel mic. There's a lot of traffic noise and a lot of wind. We don't have a dead cat yet, but we're looking at getting one. We're at the Rain Barrel Bug Pub, and how do you say it? Is Isla
I say Isla Mirada.
Isla Mirada.
But I don't know how you really say it. Could
Some-
be Isla Mirada.
Somewhere here on the Keys, and we came here because they had a large lobster.
Isn't he cool?
So I'm sure the pictures will do better than the video. I think it's called Big Betsy lobster. It's supposed to be, it's not official, but the world's largest lobster. I believe I read the sculptor took 5 years
Oh, wow.
to sculpt it. So that's pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
Looks like it's actually a functioning car. I mean, everything looks legit. The chain is welded, the links are welded to make it stiff. No rat rod is complete without the rat.
Three types of habitats are found in the Florida Keys: tropical hardwood hammocks, mangrove forests, and saltwater marshes.
In the late 1970s, construction began on a new bridge to connect the Florida Keys. This bridge is known today as the 7 Mile Bridge, and it connects Knights Key in the Middle Keys to Little Duck Key in the Lower. In March 2008, however, this bridge was closed to traffic as it was deemed unsafe, and they built a new bridge.
A conch is a type of mussel that is common in tropical waters. Their meat is used in soups, fritters, salads, and other delicious dishes.
While that's true, Florida conchs are actually what the people from the Keys call themselves ever since they seceded from the U.S. and became the Conch Republic.
That's right. In April of 1982, the city of Key West filed secession papers and declared itself the Conch Republic. This historic event was an act of protest against the United States Border Patrol when a blockade was set up on Highway US 7 just north of the entrance to the Florida Keys. Visitors and residents alike were stopped, asked for identification, and forced to prove their American citizenship.
The Key West mayor and several determined Key conchs went to federal court in Miami to seek an injunction to stop the federal blockade. When their plea was denied, the mayor told TV reporters that the following day the Florida Keys would secede from the Union. The next day, as promised, Mayor Wardlow stood in Mallory Square and led the Conch Republic Rebellion.
The war, which lasted all of 60 seconds, was fought with water balloons and volleys of stale Cuban bread and conch fritters. After the conch surrendered to the U.S., they requested $1 billion in foreign aid to compensate for the long federal siege. They never received any foreign aid or any other kind of restitution, but the spectacle attracted enough publicity to convince the feds to remove the roadblock, so victory was ultimately theirs.
To this day, anyone born in the Keys bears the name Conchs. Anyone who was not born in the Keys but has lived there for at least 7 years is known as a freshwater conch.
So we're at the southernmost point in Florida, in the United States.
Approximately 90 miles from Cuba.
Yep.
That's just about the closest I'm going to get to Cuba for a few years, I think.
So we're I guess to be more accurate, we're the southernmost point in the continental United States.
Yes.
And everything around here is southernmost something.
Yep.
So we're going to go and I guess take a picture of this
Southernmost house.
right next to the southernmost point.
We are at Mallory Square.
This is the 0 mile marker, right?
We're close to mile marker 0. Yes.
This is basically the end of Highway 1.
Yeah, and there's an old naval ship here somewhere. I'm not sure where, but that's what the trolley driver just said.
So we're going to check some stuff out, see what we can see.
By 1980, the sponge industry was firmly established in Tarpon Springs.
The early sponge divers created a need at the docks for eating places for the boat crews. Then, as news of the industry grew, people began coming to the docks to see the sponges.
See You at Sunset has a special significance in Key West, Florida. It's an invitation to partake in a spontaneous celebration as jugglers, tourists, clowns, fishermen, psychics, island musicians, artists, food vendors, and friends gather each night to celebrate the close of another day in paradise.
Now we're going to walk up here and try to find mile marker 0.
The beginning and the end at Key West.
The beginning and end of Highway 1.
Yes.
This is a banyan tree, and it's an open air root tree. And what happens is the tree will grow, and then it will sprout over and continue to grow more trees. And then this one has gone up and over and grown another one. And this is the third largest?
It's the second largest in Florida, and the largest one is in Fort Myers, I think he said.
Well, that does it for our time at the Keys.
It's been really awesome being here.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can say to describe it. You just have to see it for yourself.
You do. I mean, I kind of approached it with a vacation mentality.
And it was the first place we've been that I kind of felt like we were on vacation.
Yeah. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And where are we going to next?
We are headed, well, we're headed back out to Dinner Island for another week, but then after that, we're off to Lake Magic.
Yep.
Can't wait.
See you there.